Good evening. Thank you for everybody showing up tonight. So, Fred approached me and said, I want you to give your testimony. And I said, which one? So, I decided to share some of my salvation with you guys. I came from your typical American dysfunctional family. My family put the fun in dysfunctional. At the age of 14, I decided it would be a good idea to join up with the American Front Skinheads. And as you can see, that's the lovely guy I used to be. That's not even my booking photo, that's just my driver's license. So needless to say, these guys didn't teach me a lot of good life skills. Over time, I found drugs and alcohol. I found jail. I found something out really funny. Some people are allergic to alcohol. They break out in rashes, so on and so forth. I seem to break out in handcuffs. After my last run in jail, it's really scary when you call your mom from jail and she talks like you guys are just, leaving each other. And I'm like, Mom, I'm in jail. And she's like, okay, call us when you're out. You get a real awakening when that happens, when it's normal for you to call your mom from jail. So my last time in jail, I'm sitting in there, and I was a tough guy, and this guy approaches me with a Bible, and he says, you should read this verse. And it was Matthew 25, verse 31 through 41. And that verse basically says that whatever you do unto a fellow man, God considers you doing that unto him. And so if you give somebody food, that's like giving God food. So I took that verse to heart. And when I got out of jail, yes, they did let me go, I went into rehab. And I was doing the Alcoholics Anonymous program for a while. But you see, it was holding things, but it wasn't fixing things for me. And so I finally approached my mom. And I said, Mom, I want to clean my life up. And she said, oh, no, you're not on drugs again, are you? And I said, no. I said, I feel really empty inside. And I said, I'd like to go to church with you on Sunday. She said, okay. So I went to church, and I walked in, and I sat down. And the moment that pastor said good morning, I was like, woo! Yeah, big tough guy, remember? So I cried all through church. And then the guy said, have a nice day, and go home. And I, woo! So 2 weeks later, my dad says, let's go down to these healing rooms. And I said, all right. So we went down, and it was like, wow. It was all I could do to just stay in that place because of all the stuff that was going on inside of me. And I walked in there, and all that stuff that was going on inside of me left. It went goodbye. And I'll tell you, it was one of the most craziest things that happened to me. Go in there, and people are speaking into your life, and it just blesses you. There was a couple of times I got so blessed they had to carry me out of the rooms. So in this, remember you guys saw the picture up there. So in this, I met my wife. My wife Megan and I are the first couple to be married through the healing rooms. Now, not a lot of you know this, but everybody tends to call Fred Papa Fred. I'm the only one with the rights to that, because he gave my wife to me. Fred and Laura stood in as my wife's parents in our wedding. So through this, a couple of things have happened. I've got a really blessed marriage. I've got a blessed life. I'm a manager at the business that I work at today. I have a company checkbook and a company credit card. Back in the day, you couldn't have even totally trusted me with the change lost in your couch, let alone a checkbook and a credit card. I have the opportunity today to make a difference in somebody's life, positively. And thank God for the healing rooms, because I could be robbing your house right now. That's the kind of guy I used to be. So in jail, they used to call me two-piece because I'd always go back for a second piece when I was in a fight. Today, well, the only one who really gets to call me this is my wife. My nickname is Sugar Bear. So, at any rate, this is a wonderful place. If a guy like me can go there and get straightened up, anybody can receive a blessing in this place. If you want to come and experience God like you have never experienced God before, I urge you to come down. Okay? Look at it this way. They're keeping guys like me off the streets. It's a good thing. Thank you all for your time. Bless you.